Hello, this is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Welcome to my podcast. Today's topic is exercise snacks, and this episode will be intentionally short, snack size, to prove the point that longer is not necessarily better. So let's jump right in. Do you know what an exercise snack is? Most of us think of a snack as food, a small bite to eat. But an exercise snack has nothing to do with food. It's a small bout of exercise. It's defined as short bursts of activity done throughout the day. These snacks are short, say anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes. And these activities can be done anywhere. You don't need to go to the gym, and you don't need any specific equipment. It's a concept that is gaining popularity as a time-efficient way to stay active, especially if you have a very busy schedule. This type of exercise is also accessible to anyone, no matter your current fitness level. In fact, exercise snacks are a great way to start exercising, as they promote long-term adherence to movement, and they can be a stepping stone to a more structured exercise routine. The recommended amount of time that we should perform moderate intensity aerobic exercise every week is 150 minutes. But this doesn't need to be done in large segments, say 30 minutes at a time. Nope. You can perform short bursts of activity throughout your day, and it will accumulate and help you get closer to the 150 minutes per week. Exercise snacks are very useful for people like me who have sedentary jobs. Typically, I'm at my desk for 8 hours every day for 40 hours per week. So how can I add exercise snacks into my workday? Well, suppose that I take 5 minutes every hour. I get up and do some exercises like walking. Maybe I intentionally choose to go to the bathroom, which is farthest away from my desk, to get some extra steps. Maybe I climb some stairs for 5 minutes, or maybe I have a set of hand weights next to my desk and I do a few bicep curls. If I took 5 minutes every hour, it would add up to 40 minutes per day. And if I did this every day during the work week, which for me is Monday through Friday, I would rack up 200 minutes of activity. Now, of course, not all of these 200 minutes would be considered moderate intensity aerobics, but every little bit of activity counts. So maybe I do my 200 minutes Monday through Friday, and then I do some longer exercise sessions on the weekend that bring up my heart rate and count specifically towards the category of moderate intensity aerobics. Personally, I know how hard it is to find 30 plus continuous minutes of free time during the work week for me to exercise. So exercise snacks are a great way for us to make our fitness goals more attainable. Now, I work remotely from my home office, and one hack that I use is that when I have a meeting that I have to attend, but I'm not presenting, I'm just a listener, and I also don't have to be on camera, well, I'll often stand up at my desk while listening to the meeting, and I'll do some stretching, some squats, or marching in place in front of my laptop. I also work for an amazing company that places a high value on physical fitness, and they have suggested to us that when we have meetings like this that don't require us to be in front of our laptops or to be the presenter, that we take the meeting while we walk outside. What a great idea, right? Great suggestion from a great company. Another hack you could try is to fit in exercise snacks while watching TV. Maybe you make a deal with yourself and you get off the couch during every commercial break and do some movement. By the way, did you notice that I said that I stand at my desk during meetings? Well, I try to do this whenever possible, and I purchased a standing desk, which allows me to raise or lower the desk depending on if I want to sit or stand while working. And did you know that standing burns twice the number of calories as sitting? So standing while I work helps to burn more calories, lower my risk of health conditions due to sitting, potentially lengthening my life, and I personally feel like it keeps me more alert. In fact, studies show that exercise snacks can boost energy, uplift your mood, and improve focus, which is great for me, especially when I'm having a particularly stressful workday. Another great hack to try is to use the stairs instead of the elevator. Maybe you park your car at the farthest spot away from your destination to get more steps. So, by its definition, exercise snacks are short, but this doesn't mean that you only need to do this once per week and expect to get any noticeable health benefit. Consistency is key. You need to make time for this on most days of the week. And have you heard of the new term that's becoming popular recently? Sitting is the new smoking? This points to the fact that long periods of sitting increase your risk for certain health conditions like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. To put it simply, a sedentary lifestyle causes health risks and can shorten your lifespan. Now, sitting is a big part of our society. We work at desks, we sit in front of computers or the television for extended periods of time, and we sit while we travel frequently in cars, trains, and planes. So in the show notes, you'll see a link to Yale Medicine's article on the health risks of sitting, which is pretty interesting, so I encourage you to check it out. Now, my call to action today is for you to give exercise snacks a try and let me know what you think of it. Head over to my Facebook page and let me know how it goes. Thanks for listening. This is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Until next time, be well, friends. This podcast is presented solely for informational and educational purposes only. Use of information from this podcast is at the user's own risk. It is not intended as a substitute for the advice of your physician or other qualified professional. We are not responsible for any losses, damages, or liabilities that may arise from use of this podcast.